everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vicious Povetkin. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Tomi the Duke Morison.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's touch gloves.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter, can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good strong combo. Work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Good-looking two-punch combination there. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. It's as if they couldn't wait for the opening bell. Going at it right from the start, and we're still in the first round. Good stuff.
So it's like watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Pacific, and the Atlantic, and the Indian Ocean. Everything.
Halfway through round number one. Povetkin's corner will really need to get after that swelling. He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor, you know, and he just wants to stay away from, and he's going to use that jab as a fan. Well, not a fan, but sort of a measuring stick, a separation stick.
It's been a recent trend. Holy cow! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Good-looking counter punch. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Final 10 seconds. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Protecting his head well with his guard. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
frustrating his opponent with great defense. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Gets rid of that effort. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good job protecting himself. Good looking counter punch. They both decide to bring it. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And there he counters back against his opponent. So we come to the end of the round. And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Good block. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Able to counter that attack. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
He has found his groove with his right hand. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. Blocks it away. And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
Very nice defensive guard there. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Povetkin's trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
And he scores again. Good-looking counterpunch. Mistargeted. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Halfway through round number 4. A good block. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Great movement to get away from those punches. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Tomi Morison's in bad shape.
Punch it out, guys.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Good looking counterpunch. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Keep the head moving. Work the body.
And there he counters back against his opponent. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. Keep your distance.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Keep working the body.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Good counter punch. Povetkin's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Tommy Morison's got to find a way to pull things together here. Ever since he got tagged earlier in this fight, he hasn't been the same fighter.
No, he hasn't, but he hasn't really had a chance to recover. You know, he needs a round, lose the round. Right now, his corner should tell him, look, lose the round, it doesn't matter. Just get yourself together. We'll pick him up later. We'll win rounds later.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Keep moving around the ring.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks that punch. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Keep your hands up.
Good defense, just covering up down low. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
There he is, landing a combo.
Keep your head moving. Move your head.
Great movement to get away from those punches. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Povetkin is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Each man able to land an uppercut. And now another left. Povetkin's eye, to me, is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be, too. They got to be thinking about, if it gets to a point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Finish with the hook back to the body.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Povetkin's now fighting two opponents. The man opposite him and his eye swelling.
Yeah, but you can't panic, Joe. This is boxing. You know, this is not the opera. These things happen, and champions win under these conditions. So right now, believe it or not, strategy. You got to stay calm. And you got to start thinking, okay, it's this eye that's swollen. I'm going to keep the fight on the side of the ring where I can see with my good eye. You got to really think that clearly in these kind of conditions.
Povetkin's got to deal with a cut around his eye. Now, it looks like it's below his eye, so we'll see what kind of effect it has. Throws a counter punch there. Povetkin's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Back and forth exchange. to protect the midsection. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. But able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Looking counter punch. All out war. Back and forth they go, trading blows halfway through this round.
Joe, I've been to smorgasbords where you can eat all you want. You can just keep going back to that buffet line. Well, this is where you get all the punches you could ever ask for.
To go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Blocks that punch. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good way to protect the midsection. Blocks that punch. can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Povetkin's not able to get anything done now. He went down earlier, and since then, he hasn't been able to connect. He hasn't been able to put forth much of anything.
No, he reminds me a little bit of that bully in the schoolyard. You know, he's always going after you, but then you punch him in the mouth, and all of a sudden he's waiting for the principal to get in between you. Right now, there's no principal there, but something's holding him back.
Blocks away that headshot. Not able to land the headshot. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Right back with some offense of his own. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good job staying away from the danger there. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Protecting his head well with his guard. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. He counters back against his opponent. Povetkin's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Morison's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. misses with that headshot. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Povetkin stunned and he goes down again. Will he get up from this? The fight. Tommy Morison's going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Tommy Morison's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
When we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin, we found out.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.